guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the tribes on the mainland of Pauna, my fan-made continent filling with fire. Let's get into it. So first we have spike wings. They are distantly related to ice wings and sand wings. It's because they're the porcupines of this area. Very, very pokey. And they also have what is the equivalent of a stinger, but like a poisonless stinger, which I don't know the point of if it's poisonous, but it exists, okay? They also have a long tongue used for picking worms and stuff. It's considered a delicacy in their kingdom. Oh, another cool thing, there's one big spike on their back, and they carve stuff onto it. So if they have a certain job, they would carve it into that one big spike. I'll probably make some sort of short about that, what it would look like. But yeah, they live in a kingdom. They're very practical thinkers. Really quick thinking about stuff. They marked out most of the kingdoms. They know who's willing to help them. They know about a bunch of stuff. They're really practical. And a few of them have the ability to make giant spikes appear out of the ground and make these spikes appear and stuff. It's a very cool thing. On to the next tribe. The next tribe are Wormlings. A lot of the other tribes, they tend to call them pathetic little ground dwellers because they don't have any wings. They don't have too many special abilities to the blind eye, and they aren't particularly strong, and their skin easily dries out, but they do have some unique survival things. So wormlings, they can eat dirt. Dirt is a good food source for them, which means they're good tunnel diggers, which means that they can easily make bases. And so wormlings themselves are already pretty flexible, but there is a way for them to be even more flexible. It's a thing. Kind of rare, but it's a thing that exists. Next tribe. Next is the radiation wings, which is one of my favorite tribes. So they were originally cavelings. They went extinct quite a long time ago. But the bloodwings, who I'm pretty sure we'll move on to soon, they are evil. Bloodwings are. So the bloodwings, they attacked the cavelings and destroyed their cave and made them move to a new cave. This cave was full with radioactive crystals. Heck yeah. And those and the cavelings, most of them died, but they had powers, adaptability. So their legs, they adapted to this new radiation cave over the years, and they became used to it. And now they're a tribe who actually has a radiation blast, which makes them a bit overpowered at times because of how powerful they are. And they were part of the war, the War of Blood is what it's called, because it's basically when they took down the Bloodwing Empire, which had sprung up after a while. They helped with that, and the radiation beams are a big part of that, because to this day there isn't a cure for it, because this is Rings of Fire. It takes place a long time ago. Do you know any medieval medicines for radiation? Anyway, they're really OP. So the next tribe is Bloodwings. They're evil. Yes, that's their main role. They're the evil ones. They're the villains. They're the Darkstalker, but a tribe. If Darkstalker was a tribe, but way more evil, but less cunning. I'm probably gonna do a history video about my continent. because there's actually a lot of history in it. I think say that there's a lot of history in it. But Bloodwings, they used to have the ability to control blood, but they've lost it over the years. It's actually really rare ability, and it only happens to dragon that's born under blood moons. If like 1 moon is a blood moon, they're pretty powerful. If 2 moons is a blood moons, they're way more powerful. And if there are 3 moons, almost unstoppable. Like just almost unstoppable. That's what they are. That's my best way of describing them. Almost unstoppable. So yeah, that's Bloodwings. Kind of simple.